So Chris, Whitby taking a point here at Buxton after being 2-0 down. You must be pleased with the action from your side there.
Yeah, we've got to be pleased with that because, like you said, I think before today's game, to get anything from the fixture would have been a good achievement, and like you say, we've managed to do it. We've done it in very difficult circumstances, given the fact that we're 2-0 down, and take nothing away from our opponents today. They're a good side. They've got good players. They use the ball well. First 45, I think at times they give us a bit of a run around. But like you say, we stuck in there. There's a couple of things that I believe were quite pivotal in the game. First one, we've seen a 1-0. We've seen a refereeing decision that's seen a penalty decision waved away, which I thought was harsh, particularly given the fact that the Buxton player lost the advantage in the situation. Like you said, referees waved it away. Buxton went up the other end and then give what I can only describe as the softest pen I think I've ever seen. So that was really disappointing, from potentially a level in position to being 2-0 down and arguably the game being dead and buried. Like you say, that was disappointing. But then, like you say, on the back of that, we've had two really good strikes. First one from Marcus, where he's created something from nothing, which, like you say, got us back in the game at 2-1. And then Jacob to show some real good composure and a good finish to boot.
Yeah, and you mentioned about the penalty that was definitely soft, and obviously that psychologically that could be a bit of a blow, but your side managed to react and get those two quick fire goals on the back of that though.
Well, it was certainly psychologically a blow from us watching it on the sidelines, because it was huge. You've got an opportunity to get back in the game with a very, very good penalty shout, and the softest of penalties given at the other end in the same phase of play. It was incredible. Not very often I criticise referees, but like you say, I think in that instance there, he seemed to get it badly wrong.
Yeah, no, and obviously you mentioned about Marcus Giles getting the first goal, and his introduction certainly had an impact on the performance of Whitby there.
Yeah, it did. I mean, Marcus is a player with an impact, and whether that's starting a game or whether it's coming on with 30 minutes to go, as it turned out today. So we're delighted for Marcus, and Marcus should enjoy that one. He's got us back in the game because we needed to break the deadlock. We needed to make sure that, like you say, we got on the score line, and we did that and kicked on the back of it.
And then straight from the kick-off virtually, again, ball over top and Jacob Hazel in on goal, and that's just the perfect 1-2 there.
Yeah, absolutely. And maybe he's a little bit more disappointed over the 90 minutes that we didn't create that opportunity more often, because clearly there's opportunities and potential there to punish Buxton from the centre of the defence, I thought.
Yeah, and as well, a lot of people coming into the game knowing how heavily Buxton have invested over this summer, so they've certainly got a good squad at the disposal, so it's one of those points that I'm sure you'll take going forwards.
Absolutely. Buxton or whoever, to pick up points on the road is again, as we've talked about, very, very difficult. You can see where the investment was with Buxton today. They're a good side, they'll be there or thereabouts, make no bones about that. But like you say, if we can keep producing performances and results, and hopefully we can stay in around that pack.
And just looking ahead, it's another away trip on Tuesday, this time to Gainsborough Trinity, now another side that will certainly pose a difficult test.
Yeah, it's on the road on a Tuesday night, which is its own test. So yeah, like you say, we're expecting a tough one. Hopefully we've got nothing that resembles anything serious in terms of knocks, and like you say, the guys will get a couple of days rest, and we'll be back at it on the road on Tuesday, down to Gainsborough.
And you just touched on knocks there as well. Obviously Adam Gale missing out today with a knock, and Johnny Byrne going off. Are there any concerns surrounding those two at the moment?
Gale, it's a funny one. I personally don't think Gale will be ready for Tuesday, but hopefully ready for Saturday. And Johnny Byrne, I think that's more fatigue than anything else, so fingers crossed, like you say, it's nothing more than that.
Thank you very much, Chris.
Thank you.